Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Doug Depte, your real estate mentor. My buddy just reached out to me and said, hey, Doug, I got this 8-unit building, but is there any way to go about maximizing the cash flow as well as maximizing the value? And what I want to do is I want to go ahead and break you down the game plan that I gave my buddy. All right, so here's his building right here. It's immaculate, amazing. I love the blue, I love the red door. But as we go ahead and get into the numbers, so what he has here, he has an 8-unit building, right? So it's 8 units. And of the 8 units, 6 of the units, we're gonna do something called adding a bedroom. So each of those are gonna get a +1 bedroom. So this is gonna be 6 bedrooms that we're gonna be able to add to this building. So with that additional bedroom, so 6 of these are gonna go from a 1 bedroom to a 2 bed. And guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna rent these properties out Section 8 through the government, guaranteed rents coming in every single month. But with that, each of those rents are going to increase $200. Again, he has 6 of these, so we're going to multiply that by 6. That's going to give us an additional $1,200 per month. I know some people are like, hey, Doug, $1,200 is nice and all, but does that even increase the value of the property? Hey, it's very glad that you guys asked that question, because when we're doing commercial real estate, what we're looking at in order to get value, it's a simple equation. So value equals the net operating income. And in order to get the net operating income, you're going to take all the revenue of that building minus all the expenses, but you're not going to include the debt service expense whatsoever. So some of these expenses are going to be property management, your trash, your taxes, your insurance, and so forth. And that's going to get you the NOI, revenue minus those expenses. But then we need to go ahead and divide it by something called cap rate, right? So I advised my friend to go ahead and call one of the local commercial brokers, and he said, hey, the cap rate in that area is 9%. So what we're going to do with this information is we want to see the impact of adding those additional bedrooms. So about $1,200, if we multiply, so some of these expenses are going to be property management, your trash, your taxes, your insurance, and so forth. And that's going to get you the NOI, revenue minus those expenses. But then we need to go ahead and divide it by something called cap rate, right? So I advised my friend to go ahead and call one of the local commercial brokers, and he said, hey, the cap rate in that area is 9%. So what we're going to do with this information is we want to see the impact of adding those additional bedrooms. So about $1,200, if we multiply that by 12, because when you do the cap rate and we get the value, you got to spread that over 12 months. That value is $14,400, right? So that's going to be the NOI increase, right? So the NOI is going to go up $14,400. So what we're doing is we're getting the impact of adding those additional bedrooms. So we're going to divide that by 0.099%. And guess what this value is going to equal, guys? This is crazy. The value comes out to be $160,000. Man, this is just by adding an additional bedroom to these huge units that had additional, huge living room space and so forth. So with that $160,000, the crazy part is my buddy's like, well, what is it going to cost me? Went ahead, got a contractor, go ahead and add these additional bedrooms. For all 6 additional bedrooms, he's only charging $10,000. Let me know in the chat if you would pay $10,000 to increase your value and equity in a building $160,000. So you can go ahead and do this strategy, especially if you have a commercial building that's 5 units and above, and you would run the same valuation formula. However, if you have a single family property or a small multifamily property, by you adding those additional bedrooms, you're going to be able to increase your cash flow significantly and cover your debt accordingly. So this is a quick strategy. Make sure you use and leverage this strategy, because most people that don't use this strategy are leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table. So imagine my buddy had 10 of these properties. Just by doing this maneuver would increase his equity $1.6 million. Crazy, right? So it pays to know how to play the game of real estate correctly. But I just wanted to hop on real fast and show you guys this strategy.